According to Oxford Dictionary, it is defined as cost means the price paid for something. Cost accounting records are internal transaction. We will not go with abnormal. We will not go with normal. We will not go with shortage. We don't want anything. We want only whether it is a profit or loss. Hello everyone, I am your Adarsh sir, lecturing Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. So we are in the session 1 of your topic called Cost Accounting. In the previous session, we discussed about your syllabus, your marks allocation, chapter-wise marks allocation, your question paper pattern, and your syllabus brief introduction. Everything we understood and we discussed. Now, what we are going to do in today's session. So, we'll go with your chapter number 1. Your chapter number 1 is theory as well as practical. Theory as well as problems. Now, so what is your passing mark? Your passing mark is 40. Forget about your internals. What is your passing mark? 24. You have to score 24 out of 80. Now, that 24 you can score only learning chapter number 1. Not only 24, you will get more than 24 from only this chapter. So, you will get one theory for 15 marks. What is cost accounting? Difference between cost accounting and financial accounting. 115 marks. One problem. Prepare cost sheet. 15 marks. 15 plus 15. 30 marks. 30 marks covered from this chapter. By learning only one chapter, you can pass your subject. That is the advantage of your cost accounting. Now, so what is your today's agenda or today's plan? First, we will understand cost accounting. That is, define cost accounting. Second, difference between cost accounting and financial accounting. So, very important. Why? Because your 15 marks problem are theory. 15 marks theory covered in this. Difference between cost accounting and financial accounting. If you go back your last 10 years question paper, every question paper you will find this. What is cost accounting? Difference between cost accounting as well as financial accounting. Or what is cost accounting? Advantages, limitations of cost accounting. So these are the compulsory question in your examination. Without fail, you have to mug up so that 100% sure short question for your examination. Repeatedly I am telling why, because this is important. Now, you will understand the advantages of cost accounting as well as limitations of cost accounting. We'll go for the first one. Define cost accounting. Under define cost accounting, in this, you have meaning of cost. So, the word cost does not have a definite meaning for common people. If it is a common people, we don't have definite meaning for cost accounting or cost. Now, cost means the amount spent on purchasing an article. So, if you want to purchase something, whatever you pay, for you there is a cost. I purchased this pen for 10 rupees. 10 rupees is my cost. Somebody has purchased same pen for 20. For him, cost is 20. Now, in this, according to the Oxford Dictionary, cost means the price paid for something. So, you bought something and you paid some amount, that is only your cost. As I told you, for somebody it is 20 rupees is the cost because he bought at 20. For me it is a 10 rupee. Why? Because I bought this for 10 rupee. So, according to Oxford Dictionary, it is defined as cost means the price paid for something. Clear? Next, The word cost does not have a definite meaning for common people. Now, means for everybody the cost is not same, it differs. Now, cost means the amount spent on purchasing an article. Now, for somebody it may be 10, for somebody it may be 20. According to the Oxford Dictionary, cost means the price paid for something. Hope you are clear with this concept. Next, define cost accounting. In the previous slide, we discussed what is cost. Now we are learning what is cost accounting now. It is the application of accounting and costing principle, methods and techniques in the ascertainment of cost and the analysis of selling and our expenses in as compared with precious excesses or with standard. So, in this, it is the application of accounting and costing principles. So, whatever principle they have followed, we have to check. Methods and techniques in the ascertainment of cost and analysis means for this particular, it is a 10 rupee. How it is 10 rupee? The manufacturing cost, advertisement cost, selling cost, commission, everything is included. How do you calculate this? That is only cost accounting. The cost is 10. That is the meaning of cost. How it is 10? You will calculate one by one. That is called cost accounting. Calculation of cost is called as cost accounting. Clear? So again, this is very important. Why? Because you may get 5 mark theory on this. Whereas your 20 marks, 15 marks theory will be covered with this definition. Cost is different. Cost accounting is different. It is not like different. Cost accounting is an extension of cost. Advantages of cost accounting. What are the major advantages of cost accounting? Now, under cost accounting, we have few advantages. The first thing, help of decision making. If you want to take any decisions, for example, I am selling this for 10 rupee. How? You know that the cost is 7 rupees. So, you can make a decision, I can sell this for 10 because your cost is 7. You have kept a margin of 3 rupees as your profit. So, these kind of decisions you can take if you do cost accounting. First point. Second, it helps future plan. If you know that the cost of particular product is 10, you can plan further. You will try or you will plan to reduce the cost. Those kind of future plans you can make only with the help of cost. Next, it is a tool of control. So, by calculating your cost, you will get to know whether we can restrict, whether we can cancel this. Those kind of cost reduction we can do. Now, it is help of preparation of budget. What is budget? So, every year we get state budget. Like our government, they prepare budget for next 1 year. Budget means planning for future expenses or keeping provisions for future expenses. That is called budgets. Next, it helps of reduction of cost. Same thing, the cost control as well as reduction of cost. Next, it helps employment opportunity. See, if you want to find out a cost, we need to appoint few members like cost accountant. So, we have to pay them. For them, it is an employment opportunity. Now, these are the advantages. You are not supposed to write only advantages. Along with advantages, you should write explanation also. You should write meaning also. Now, what are the advantages? It helps of decision making. It helps of future plan. It is a tool of control. It is a help of preparation of budget. It is help of reduction of cost. And it is a help for employment opportunity. These are the major advantages. Easy to explain. In your notes, you will get points with explanations. So, even though there is a advantages, for everything we have limitations or we have disadvantages. Which are those disadvantages? Which are those limitations? We will discuss now. Expensive. For cost accounting means you should appoint a cost accountant. You should appoint an accountant. You should appoint a helper to him. So we need to pay them. So there is a certain procedures are there. For that you have to spend money. You need certain software to calculate. For that software you have to pay money. Renewal fees, your membership fees, everything is a expense for you. So it is expensive, unnecessary. If it is a very small business, the cost accounting concept is unnecessary. So easily by looking at that, they can say that this is my cost. Why you want cost accounting? So unnecessary. If it is a small scale business, it is unnecessary. Next, defective. So we cannot say that the cost accountant is accurate, exact. Because of his mistake, my profit gone. Because of his mistake, my cost calculation gone. Because of his mistake, I am under loss. So it may be defective. Next, non-reliable. I cannot rely on the person who is a cost accountant. If he is not experienced one, whatever data or information he gives, it may be wrong. Because of that, your whole calculation gone wrong. So finally, you will be under loss. That is called it is not reliable. Next, more paperwork. In the cost accounting, we need ledgers, we need statements, we need calculation sheet, worksheet. So your paperwork is more time consuming and you will waste your stationery. So these are the disadvantages under cost accounting. Clear? Very simple. Advantages as well as disadvantages. Try to remember these points. Now, difference between cost accounting and financial accounting. As I told you, there is a compulsory question for 15 marks. So, you have done your financial accounting like FA1, FA2, financial accounting 1 as well as financial accounting 2. Now, what is the difference between your financial accounting and cost accounting? Cost accounting you are learning now, but financial accounting you already learned in 2 SEMs. Now, you have to compare that financial accounting along with this cost accounting. Now, as per this financial and cost accounting, what are the differences? We'll go one by one. Try to remember this. I'll give you one homework at the end of this. Now, financial account record transaction relating to outsiders of business. Normally, we prepare financial accounting for what? To shareholders, to creditors, to customers, to outsiders. So, but normally your financial accounting we prepare for outsiders. Even though the insiders also use management and along with insiders, outsiders also watch this then. But cost accounting it is only for internal. Do you know what is the price of Fast Track watch? What you purchase for 3 or 4,000? Do you know the cost of Adidas or Fila shoe you buy for 3,000 or 4,000? Do you know the price of Woodland shoe you buy for 3 or 4,000? You know only the selling price, but you don't know what is their manufacturing price. I'll give you best example. The Coca-Cola. You buy Coca-Cola for 10 rupees bottle. Now, the manufacturing cost for them is how much? Hardly it comes 2 rupee. Again, I'll repeat. You buy Coca-Cola bottle for 10 rupee in your shop, but hardly the manufacturing cost will be hardly it is 2 rupee. But they will sell it for what price? 10. So do you know that the manufacturing is 2 rupee? No. Who knows this? Only the management will know. They know that what is the cost of that Coca-Cola bottle. Why they're selling at 10? They have to spend huge amount on advertisement. Those kind of information as a customer we don't know, but as a management they know. Why? Because cost accounting will give you all those information. Cost accounting will not give you information to customer. Cost accounting will give you information only to management. That's why cost accounting records are internal transaction. Financial accounting external and cost accounting internal. Point number 1. Second one. Financial accounting provide information regarding the profit and loss as well as financial position. Whatever points I am highlighting, you need to remember those points. Now, what your financial accounting will give? It will give you whether you are in profit or whether you are in loss. And what is your financial position? It is good or bad. Your financial accounting will give you suggestion. But in cost accounting is provide information to the management for decision making, planning and control. It will not tell you are in profit or loss. It will tell you how to take decisions, what decisions you can take, how you can plan, how you can control. Those kind of information your cost accounting will give. Just you need to remember it is internal, it is external. P&L and financial position. In this, your cost control, planning and decision making. If you remember this point, easy to write in your examination. Now, next, preparation of financial accounting is compulsory because as per income tax rule, you must prepare financial accounting. But cost accounting is optional. If you want, you prepare. If you don't want, you can skip. It is optional. Compulsory, optional. As I told you, whichever I'm making boxes, you have to remember that. Because if you remember those points, I know you're very expert in preparing stories for that. So, you know it is optional, write sentence for that. You know that it is compulsory, write sentence for that. Easy. So, you learned 3. Can I recall? Yes. So, what is this? It is internal, this is external. Profit and loss account and financial position. Here what? Decision making, planning, control. And this one is compulsory, this one is optional. So 3 points done. 3 plus 3, you learned 6 points. Never forget this because I am reducing your study hours. Why? Because I am only making you to understand and making you to learn. At the end of this session, you will be thorough with 10 points. Already you are thorough with 3 plus 3, 6 points you are thorough. So, we'll go for the next one. Next, in financial accounting, the operating result will be provided usefully at the end of financial year. Whatever reports you will get, every day you will not get. At the end of financial year, you will get. But cost accounting information will be provided to management as and when required. If you want today, you take. If you want tomorrow, take. If you want after 1 week, take. Whenever you want report, the cost accounting will give you. But financial accounting, end of the year. Your 4th point is done. We'll come for the 5th one. There is no distinction between fixed as well as variable cost. Distinction between fixed as well as variable. But in this, we have distinctions made between fixed and variable cost as well as controllable and uncontrollable. So, fixed, variable, controllable, uncontrollable, there is no difference. But we have fixed, variable, controllable, uncontrollable differentiation we have in this. Clear? Yes. We'll go for the 6th point. Now, the overall result of the business can be revealed and the result of each department cannot be known. Result of each department you will not get. Overall picture you will get, but each department how much is the cost you will not get. But in this, each departmental made you will get information. Clear? Yes. So this is your sixth point. Now, very simple. We'll go for these three. First one. So normally the financial report they are given at the end of the year as when you require. That is the first point. Next, distinction between controllable and non-controllable and fixed variable cannot be done. Here you can do fixed variable, controllable, uncontrollable. You can do classification. Then department wise details you will not get. Department wise detail you will get. Total how many points are done? 6. Without seeing the screen, can you tell me all 6? Without seeing, I know that you will not cheat me. Yes, without seeing the screen, close your eyes or close your laptop. Now tell me all these 6 points. If you close the laptop, I cannot hear you. Yeah, tell me all 6 points. What is the first one? Yes, first one is what? First one is, it is for outsiders, it is for internals. Second one, profit and loss and financial positions are given in this decision making and planning and control. And the third point, so this is compulsory and this one is optional. Your fourth point, this is at the end of the year, this is whenever you want. And there is a distinction between fixed, variable, controllable, non-controllable. Here, there is no distinguish between fixed variable and controllable, uncontrollable, but in cost accounting, you have distinctions. Then, departmental wise, you will not get, but departmental wise, you will get. Clear? Yes. Difference between cost and financial accounting. So we have done with 6 points. We'll go for balance 3. Then, so which are those? The stock are valued at cost or market price, but cost are always valued at cost. Sometimes cost, sometimes market price, but here it is always cost price. Your 7th point is done. Next, financial accounting independent. Now, cost accounting is dependent. Very simple. Independent means while doing financial accounting, you are not influenced by anybody. But while preparing cost accounting, you are influenced by many things. Clear? Yes. Next, financial accounting reveals the net profit or net loss. But cost accounting reveals the cost, profit or loss of each product, each process, each job. Clear? Yes. These and all your points for distinguish between financial accounting as well as cost accounting. So another 3 more we have. So we'll finish it up that financial. So total we completed 9. Remember, you need to write any 10. Out of 12, you remember any 10. Now, in financial accounting, control is not given important. But in cost accounting, detailed system of control means in financial accounting, you cannot control the cost, but in cost accounting, you can control the cost. Next, financial accounting is a historical in nature. This is historical as well as futuristic. Historical means old, futuristic means upcoming. Remember, financial is only historical, but cost accounting historical as well as futuristic. Clear? Yes. Financial accounting records are maintained according to the Companies Act and Income Tax Act. As I told you, your financial accounting has to be prepared as per Companies Act as well as Income Tax Act. But cost accounting are prepared to meet requirement of the management. There is no act, nothing. What management requires, you have to prepare. So in this, you will get two things very easy. Historical as well as futuristic. In this, as per Companies Act and Income Tax Act, this is as per your management. So these 2 points you can take out this thing. If it is a bigger one, you take only these two. So total 9 points plus 12. You can skip this point. Hardly you will get 11 points. 3 more. These are bonus for you. If you want, you can learn, or else you can skip. But better always go with 12 points. There may be chances of losing 2 points from your memory in your examination. Now, if it is easy, take out, or else you go with the previous things only. Now, financial accounting, it is an expenditure under different types of expenses, wages, salary, etc. Those kind of analyses are there, but it analyzes expenditure under different heads like direct material, indirect material, direct labor, etc. Here we get like expenses, wages, salary, but here we will get direct material, labor, overhead. In the beginning only I explained you the topics: material, labor, overhead, operating. Like this we go. Next, financial accounting, wastages, shortages, normal loss, abnormal loss, etc. are not considered. We will not go with abnormal. We will not go with normal. We will not go with shortage. We don't want anything. We want only whether it is a profit or loss. But in cost accounting, all the wastages, normal loss, abnormal loss, etc. are considered. So those are very important for cost accounting. Next, it records, classify, summarize, and interpret. Same thing what you studied in your first PUC. What is accounting? Recording, classifying, summarizing, interpreting, communicating. So, but cost accounting, it is a records of expenditure according to the purpose for which costs are incurred. So this is incurred for what purpose? According to that it is prepared. Hope you are clear. So we're done with total 15 points. You're not supposed to learn all 15 points. Try to remember at least 12. 12 is minimum. If possible, go for all 15. If it is not possible, at least you should go for 12 points. 12 points are must. So that the points are very easy. While learning, as I told you, whatever I made circle, you remember those points. The sentence and all need not to remember. Whatever the sentence formation you have or you are doing, same sentence formation with the help of those points. In your exam also, while writing, like I'll go to your first point. In financial accounting, the operating result will be provided usually at the end of the year. Underline this end of the year in your examination. And when, as and when it is required, underline that as and when it is required, so that it is very important while evaluating your paper. For them it is easy to evaluate. If you made that person happy, then that person will make you happy. How? By giving more marks. If you make him biased or confused, he will make you biased or confused by giving less marks. Be careful. Now I'll go back to your previous slides so that you can take screenshot. As I told you, I'll give you homework at the end of this session. Homework is very simple. Take half an hour time, prepare a column chart and try to write all difference between financial as well as cost accounting. Out of 15, if you are accurate or if you are answered 8 points means you concentrated this class correctly. So we'll check that. I'll go one by one slide. If you want, you can take screenshots. So this is the agenda for today's session. Define cost accounting, but this is not accounting, this is only cost. This is actual cost accounting. These are the advantages of cost accounting. In examination, you have to write the explanation also. It is there in your notes. Limitations of cost accounting. difference between cost as well as financial. So this is all about your today's session. So we're done with the major topic. As I told you, what we discussed today, it will come for 15 marks. The whatever the 30 minutes you spent with me today, which will fetch you 15 marks. Remember, this 15 marks is not smaller marks. So your passing is 24. Out of 24, if you spend 30 more minutes, the 15 marks is yours. So hope you understood. We'll come back with the next session. So we will do some basic problems on this. Thank you.